Hi Cancer, welcome to your message you need to hear. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Right. Cancer. Okay, there's a lot of shuffling off camera too. I turned on the camera earlier, I think it was Capricorn or Gemini, and I forgot to turn the camera on. I think I was shuffling for a couple seconds just sitting there before I even said anything. Alright, the moon. There you are, there Pisces is. This could be about the future being unclear, maybe uncovering some deception or still being just confused about things. Alright. So we got Temperance. Then we've got the Four of Coins, Five of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So this could be that there was a lot of control issues or someone kind of closed themselves off and shut down. And there was bickering that resulted because of that. And then we've got love being in question. This could be, I don't know, this could be blocked emotions or emotions being cut off because of that we're fighting about love in the relationship, that there was arguments ensuing about someone's level of commitment or devotion or blocking their emotions for someone else, because we've got that control here and that shutdown. So a lot, maybe someone feels deceived or disillusioned, and right now you two are in your separate corners giving each other time and space, Cancer. We got the Ace of Swords. Oh boy. Two of Wands. Death. Five of Swords. Ten of Coins or Pentacles, and the High Priestess. There again, Pisces or Cancer. Pisces or Cancer. So, and Sagittarius. Alright, this is Scorpio. Okay. I mean, it could be, it doesn't have to be. Alright, what's this Ace of Swords? This feels like there's been some kind of just ending. I mean, we got the Death card twice here. What's this Ace of Swords about? Ace of Swords. What's this Ace of Swords about? Two of Wands. We got the Two of Wands right here too. What's this Two of Wands about? Oops. The Empress. Huh. Are they deciding whether they want to return? Is that what this is about? They need to... Maybe they want to talk to you. Maybe they're going to reach out online. Maybe they want to talk to you. And because, you know what? Honestly, I think you provided this person, you are a very good partner to this person. I think they're still in conflict about how things ended with you. I think they want to reach out to you. What's this Death card? What's this Death card? Maybe they've transitioned. Maybe a transition. Sorry, let me explain. Perhaps they have been through the fire emotionally and they've had some realizations here, and all of a sudden they're thinking about reaching out. Maybe they're even going to travel to come see you. And they're at the crossroads because I think they might be thinking about this relationship in terms of the ideal, that it was in fact a good relationship. And the reason why I'm talking about this in the past tense is because it feels like there's distance between you two. Why? Because there's this sort of compassionate, objective, healing, balance needing space, like separate corners type stuff, where you're both kind of attending to your own lives. Like you're just giving this time and space, and things have ended. We got the ending card here, we got the ending card here. So this is about things have ended, but I think this is someone realizing that this is a good, solid, nurturing relationship, and maybe they're having second thoughts about that. What's this Five of Swords? Oh, they might still be mad. Oh, this is Five of Swords. Perhaps this is them realizing, okay, in order for things to move forward, I need to cut a few things out. I need to get busy and get my life back on track. I need to handle a few things here. This is all about taking the leadership position to cut out what is no longer needed in a situation, in someone's life, everything. I can see why the Temperance is here, because I feel like this person, there's been an ending here. There might still be some confusion. You might, Cancer, might still be working through some questions, some not understanding something, feeling deceived, or just like, I just still am so confused about so much about how things ended and why. And it looks like this person is kind of starting to come around and realize a few things about the time you had together, about this relationship, realizing maybe they need to start taking control and managing certain things if they do want to work their way back to you. I feel like this is about a slow reconciliation. This is Ten of Coins. Okay, maybe you need... Okay. What's this? High Priestess. You stand down is what you need to do. Stand down. This is High Priestess. I don't think they need to hear from you. I think that you need to stand your ground. I think this is about you staying exactly where you are and doing sorry, I dropped some cards here. Doing exactly what you've been doing. I don't think this is for you to get involved with. I think you need to stay right where you are, and you need to be receptive if you want to be receptive. Otherwise, you do what you're going to do. But this is all about you staying in your own space. If they're going to reach out to you, they're going to reach out to you. But right now, you do nothing. Because they're still very much on the fence, going back and forward. I think they have had some major shifts. I think they're kind of going through it. And that is not for you to rescue, to help, or to intervene. Because if you short circuit that for them, you're going to be right back where you were before. With the bickering and the control issues and the balance and fighting over feelings or the lack of connection and feelings. Look at all these major arcana here. They're going through something. They're processing this. They're coming to understand whatever you had that ended. They're coming to realize, understand their culpability in this. This is a long around route for them. This is not a straight shot. They're learning as they go. They're going back and forth in the decision making. Do not cut that short. You stay put and you don't reach out. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it. But your job is to stay in your separate corner. What's this Temperance about? I'm adamant about it because if you short circuit this transformation that they're going through, you're just going to be right back where you started again. And you two have both been through it. What's this Temperance about? As much as you want to get in there and rush in their Cancer and help and make everything okay and make them their favorite soup or whatever, that she or he lied, and then provide that nice, loving, happy, safe environment, don't do it. What's his temperance about? They're coming around slowly but surely, and it might not even lead to reconciliation. If they could tell you, what they'd want you to know is that they are working through this and they're realizing that you were indeed the ideal partner, that they did have a strong connection and foundation with you, and I think they regret the ending, but they're having to come to terms with that, and what they want to do with it still remains a mystery. What's his temperance about? Holy cow. Taking a break, removing yourself, even though there's either you want to make an offer or there's an offer coming. Someone wants to feel connected to you again. This could very well be someone having already made the offer, or this connected, committed partnership that might have. We got the Ace of Cups here, and there was bickering about that. We got taking time and space away, compassionate distance from an offer of love, from being in love, because of this feeling of disconnect, because perhaps somebody was too controlling and there was nothing but bickering. So we're taking a time out. I feel like this is a relationship that's ended, but you two are still both thinking about each other. And there might even be an offer coming towards you, or someone in the, there's an offer here of love. Someone's wanting to come in from out of the cold, wanting to bridge that disconnect, but I feel like they've still got some work to do. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like they've still got some work to do. This might be the beginning, the approach. This might be happening in the near future, but you need to stand your ground and stay where you're at. And they're still working through some stuff. So this isn't for you to just like, well, what do I do if they say something? Well, use your words, and I don't mean that, but this is things needing, this right here is clearing the air. This right here is fighting with purpose. Using, it might be cutting words and whatnot. I mean, try to mitigate that. But this is all about, this Five of Swords right here, this could be fighting about being heard. This could just be fighting and clearing the air and getting all that confusion cleared up. And someone's going to have to put on their big boy, pants or big girl dress or whatever you want to call it, and be bigger than the fight, be bigger than whatever transpired here, and understand that there's going to be hurt feelings and angry emotions and all that. You two have been through it. And if they're going to come back in, they need to be able to handle you at your worst, or they don't deserve you at your best. That's a saying. That's in somebody's song. I didn't invent that. That's a saying from somewhere. But honestly, I think that's what this is. There's going to be bickering and fighting. And that needs to happen. This whatever they're going through needs to come out and be expressed before this offer can be accepted. You're going to be right back where you were. But they're realizing. All right, what else for Cancer? Somebody is very much thinking about you. You are featuring very prominently in someone's mind right now. This is someone looking back. Like I said right here, this is someone thinking about the relationship again, realizing that it was a good, strong, solid, nurturing relationship that quite possibly ended, but I think they're wanting to reconnect. It's going to take time though. They're definitely thinking about you. Even though you don't know it. Looks like there's been a cutoff and you haven't communicated, but or at least they're not to the level that would warrant them letting you know the depth of how they feel and what they're thinking about. Right. What would Cancer's person say to them? Cancer. What would Cancer's person say to them? What would Cancer's person say to them? 2 cards, please. What would Cancer's person say to them? Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Cancer person. You are an angel. Oh, so that basic. This is. That's what this is right here. This is someone realizing. Look at this strength, nurturing. This is the ideal partnership. This is like the divine connection right here. Creativity, abundance, fertility, creation, love. I mean, the sky's the limit. And we got strength, solid foundation, integrity, balance, things working out, good things coming from a good place. I mean, this is, you were a part of that. So I think they still hold you in high regard. They're just sorting it out and they're thinking about it. All right, Cancer. Snapshot, please. Cancer, snapshot. Okay, sorry. No, I don't mean to, but this has featured prominently in all of these readings. This is the first time it's actually been like, you know what, this is doable. You can get past it. The luck of the clover and just the prosperity of the clover outweighs or mitigates the difficulty of the cross. And this could very well be them reaching out to you unexpectedly. This could be speaking to a long-term relationship that proved to be very disappointing or definitely had its challenges and did come to an end. 36 is the last number in the Lenormand deck. This could also be that whatever challenges you did have will work out. There is going to be it's almost like luck is on your side, and it overshadows the pain and the challenges of the cross. So it might be over for now, but it's not over. This would suggest that this is just a break, not a breakup. We got the Temperance card here. Someone is working their way back to you, and they're working through it. So right now it might be painful and challenging, but there could be an unexpected reaching out very soon. If it's not that, that's saying that these problems are indeed surmountable, that things can be worked out. So I hope this person does, I hope they do come back in, because it looks like even though you might be like, there's a love there. There is a love there. You be open to it. Here you are. It's almost like you're waiting, but you're fine where you're at. It's not that you're waiting, but you are fine where you're at. And you need to stay where you're at. This is a very secure, solid, stable position for you. You don't leave it. They need to work their way back to you. Okay, shutting up. All right, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. All of this confusion will be answered in time. You'll get your answers. Why did it go blurry? Stop it. There it is. All right. Like I said, all of this confusion right here with the moon, you'll get your answers in due time. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck with this. You take care.